It's 7 p.m. of a Monday night, and the video is supposed to go live tomorrow at 2 p.m. But the record button hasn't even been pressed yet. Sounds familiar? If you've ever sat there wondering, thinking, overthinking if your video is good enough, this is for you. Because in this video, I'm going to share exactly how you can stop overthinking everything and start creating. Making videos is a kind of a weird process. You go for weeks, maybe months, maybe years of constantly coming up with ideas and running through everything, and it's one video after the other, and everything works smoothly. Then it comes the time, like for me at the weekend, I've been kind of sitting there thinking about ideas, thinking about what the next video should be on the channel, thinking about lighting, thinking should I use 2 cameras, 3 cameras, 1 camera, any edit, no edit. And the thought process just keeps going around in a circle. And now it's a case of, are you actually out of time? Because committing to a schedule, like for me, it's Tuesdays and Fridays, that keeps you honest. But then you're like, I've got nothing. This is exactly what overthinking does. It traps you. It convinces you that your video isn't pristinely perfect. So it just puts you into a loop. Think, overthink, and you're stuck. But here's the actual truth. Let me just move the camera. Save you the trouble. Overthinking does not make your video better. All it does is it stops you from hitting record. And I know I'm not alone on this one, as are you not alone, because there's lots of creators face this on a regular, maybe weekly, maybe daily basis. But the difference between creators who grow and those who don't, simple. It's action. How do you break the cycle of overthinking? Well, here's what I did, and I reckon you can do this too. I gave myself 30, I know people are like, he's going to say 30. I gave myself 30 minutes. 30 minutes to plan, 30 minutes to record, had the idea, and then you just go for it, right? No excuses. Because when you commit to a deadline, it forces you to take action. If you don't have a deadline, you're like, I can put it off, I'll do it tomorrow. But a deadline makes you do it now. As we all know, we probably would still all be sitting here tomorrow or next week going, the inspiration is going to come. It's anytime now. To be really honest about it, certain videos do absolutely need tons and tons of prep and days and weeks, and look at Hollywood, years of pre-production. Hi, George Lucas. But for a lot of videos, they don't need all of that. Give yourself a timer, and once it goes bing, 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 then just hit record and go for it. The old saying, done is better than perfect. Yep, you can cram 10 ideas into one video thinking more is better. We're all guilty of it because it is a thing. You go, the more I do, the more people get out of it. But realistically, you only dilute half of the stuff that you put in, and the rest of it can be hit and miss. So the thought process really should be, what's the one thing that somebody that's watching my video needs help with, that I can fix, that I can enlighten them? What's just one thing? Not 5, not 10. What's one thing? For this video, it's simple. Just stop overthinking and hit record. Because if you focus on just one core idea, it's a lot easier to get more out of that. Plus, you'll feel completely not overwhelmed. This one's key. I hit record, script wasn't absolutely perfect, the lighting could be better, the camera angles could be maybe better, I could have given more thought to this, that or the other, but the fact is, I hit record simply because it's what showing up and creating is what really matters. But here's the thing, and you gotta kind of roll with me on this one. The audience don't really care if the video is absolutely perfect. Look at all the viral videos that are out there, and it's like they're shot through the back end of a bus that's on fire. Yeah, your audience doesn't care about that. What they do care about is what you're saying, your message. And the thing is, you really got to stop waiting for the perfect moment. Because you know what? It doesn't exist. Here's the thing, you don't really know if that specific video will actually work. Chances are it mightn't. But, and this is a big but, and this is really, really important, you are a million miles more ahead than you were if you let the overthinking win. The hardest part is actually starting. Once you press record, and trust me on this one, trust me bro, you will find momentum. You will get into you'll get into the rhythm of it, and you'll get into the swing of it, and you will just go. Now, if you are wondering how I am so sure and how I know this, all of what I've just described was me 24 hours ago. I was sitting here at the weekend thinking, what am I going to make videos about this week? And Saturday came and went. Shot a video on the other channel, by the way. If you know, you know. I was thinking Sunday, went to work today on the drive in. I was thinking about this. I came home, had dinner, then started thinking, and just, it's not even thinking, it's overthinking nonstop. And every single time I hit a brick wall. I generally shoot a lot of my videos kind of Saturday night, Sunday, Monday night, and then I'll kind of edit and schedule throughout. I'll schedule them for during the week, which is usually Tuesdays and Fridays as my videos go up, but sometimes they can be scheduled if I get ahead of myself for weeks at a time, which is really, really good, but it doesn't work all the time. And setting this timer committed me from 7 to 7:30, figuring all of this out, then just pressing record and going for it. And this was a very, very easy edit. Says Vic now without editing the video, but I know from my pace, my tone, this is a very, very quick 20, 30-minute edit and it's done, and I know what the thumbnail is. See, the thing is, you don't need the absolutely perfect plan. You don't need the perfect idea, or you don't even need the perfect setup. You just need to start, press, hit, punch, kick, record, and just go for it. And trust in yourself that the story, which is the important thing here, is what you're telling. Just have faith in that. And as we know, story is hugely important, but a lot of people don't know the basics, or they just can't figure them out because it's a lot of people present it as overly complicated, Lord of the Rings, Tolkienized stuff. It's not. If you want to figure out how to do the most basic story possible and start engaging your audience a little bit more, this video here will hook you up, I promise. And I'll see you on the next vid. And until then, just hit record.